Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Ballistic BBQ. Going to do a product review today. Haven't done one in a while. And pretty recently I picked up a new product at Williams-Sonoma. It's a charcoal lighter. It's called the Looftlighter. And it actually lights up charcoal or wood, lump charcoal, whatever, using 1200 degree plus air coming out of the nozzle end here. I have to admit I was a little skeptical when I first bought this thing, but having used it several times now, it's proven itself and I feel comfortable recommending it. It lights charcoal in no time, and I mean, it's very, very impressive to me, and it's actually kind of fun to use. I'm a real big fan of the charcoal chimney. One of the downfalls, I believe, of the chimney is, when you're utilizing the newspaper, if you got some gusts coming through, and where I live, we get some gusts, you pick up that charcoal chimney, and then very fine newspaper ash goes blowing. That's one of the things I don't like about the charcoal chimney. What I've started doing is setting my chimney on top of the burner for my turkey fryer. And that works pretty effectively, but believe it or not, this thing actually lights the charcoal a lot faster than that. So I think in time it'll pay for itself, because again, I'm using propane. It's electric. It's got a 2-year warranty, so they're saying that if there's any defects in this due to manufacturing, they'll either replace this unit or fix it for free. So let's go out and I want to do a demonstration on how this thing works. All right guys, so ready to do a little demo here. As you can see, I've got some briquettes, unlit briquettes at the bottom rack of my Weber. So here's the unit. Simple on-off button. Nozzle right here is where that hot air comes out of, and it's got a bracket to hang this thing up with, which also doubles as a bottle opener. Kind of cool. So anyway, one of the things I like about this is you can pre-arrange your charcoal before it's lit. And again, there's no lighter fluid or anything on this. For those of us that use the minion method for slow cooks, it's really nice, because normally, like in my basket, I would have one little area where I would I'd arrange all my unlit charcoal or lump, whatever, and then I would have to light up a small amount of charcoal and carefully place it in that one area. If I'm lining, like say a little arc or maybe even a circle, and I just want to light one end so it kind of fuse burns around, I can do that with this. I can just focus the heat in one area and just light one section of coal. So anyway, how you get this thing going is you first just put it in the pile of coal, turn it on, and you're touching the coals right now. You can see the sparks now blowing. So as soon as you get sparks blowing, you start pulling it away. And once you get those sparks going and this thing is, getting superheated, you'll see that you can really light these things in no time. And this thing even works faster on lump charcoal. Did a batch of lump, cooked up some chicken a couple days ago. You can see. Well, the cool thing is, if you're using, say, lighter fluid, this is what you're getting after the stuff starts to burn off. You're getting, corners and edges of these briquettes lit, and then eventually they fully ignite. Now, if I was to use the minion method, say on this pile, what I would do is just light, the peak here, and then I'd walk away and let this thing start to burn down. For my slow cooks, of course, I'd be using it on offset or the indirect heat. And you can see, that's hot down there. And what I'll do is basically walk this thing along the whole pile and just get edges going, and the cumulative heat of all these briquettes partially lit really gets this thing going quickly. And I can light up the equivalent of a full charcoal chimney. I mean, get it fully ready to cook in, you know, about 10 minutes or so, which I just based on my experience using the chimneys is pretty darn good. See, once this thing heats, it really gets these things going quickly. And I've lit wood doing this. Believe me, I put this thing through a workout. That's why I've decided it's time to do a little review on it. You know, again, the only thing that it really hasn't passed yet is the test of time, and we'll see. Seems to be pretty well built. I've done several cooks on this, several test runs before I did a cook. I was just sort of playing with it. The other thing it's good for is, you know, cleaning your grill when you're done with your cook. If you've got any built up juices, sauce that's cooked on there, you can actually, you know, burn it off of this thing. And, you know, since air's coming out, it's also, you know, stoking these coals at the same time. I mean, it's just a really cool design. Okay, so I used the Looftlighter for about 7 minutes. I was getting pretty aggressive with it. In fact, you don't need to use it as much as I was using it in the coal bed. But after 7 minutes of going around the pile, lighting select charcoal, I shut it down, and this is what it looks like now after about 3.5 to 4 minutes of just letting it burn on its own. As you can see, I mean there's flames in here. It is very hot. I mean, it's hot enough to cook on right now. We'll come back as soon as it's all 100% white. All right, guys, so 3 more minutes have passed, and you can see there's a little bit of black showing still, but this stuff is definitely ready to cook. I mean, this is really hot. And again, remember, there's no fluid here, so it's perfectly safe to cook on right now, even with this little black showing. That's how we do it with the Minion method. It's not going to put off any foul flavors. For me, the biggest selling point of this Looftlighter is the fact that I can target briquettes to light. The way I cook, it's very important for me to, you know, arrange my charcoal in certain ways. I get very creative with the way I arrange my charcoal, and it's just a big selling point being able to arrange it before it's lit. Because before, you know, I was using tongs. I dump it out, then use the tongs to arrange my coal, and wow, I mean, it's just really saved me a lot of time and hassle being able to you know, line the perimeter or have on either side and then just light the piles with this thing. I mean, it's in my opinion, it's worth it. So anyway, guys, I personally recommend this. I know there's an initial investment of, you know, depending on where you buy it, around 70 to 80 bucks, but I think it's going to pay for itself, and I like it. Anyway, thanks guys. Talk to you later.